Rotterdam, where the grain trade meets. Due to Rotterdam's favorable location in Europe and the numerous connections with the hinterland, Rotterdam plays an essential part in the grain trade. The largest port in the world by far, Rotterdam has extensive and advanced handling facilities, and the services of Rotterdam contribute to a rapid and efficient flow of agricultural commodities from producer to consumer. May we take the liberty of introducing ourselves to you? The foundation Rotterdamse Graanhandel Football Club is open to employees from Rotterdam-based companies. All these firms, traders, brokers, shippers, forwarders, etc., are specialized in agri-bulk. Undoubtedly, most of you know us on a commercial basis. Others may have met us on the football field. Anyhow, for those who haven't, here is a unique opportunity. May we now introduce to you
Vlaardingen-West. For the most competitive rates, dial 4600 888.
supervision, forwarding, chartering, discharge and storage. Palte en Handjens, another name for service.
If you're trading in agricultural futures, we are the futures broker in the city where it all happens. Thompson McKinnon International, for all your futures and option business.
Provimi, for high-quality cattle feedstuffs, concentrates, milk replacer and specialty feed. Provimi worldwide.
Royal van Stolk, that's all.
And now back to the action.
Rotterdam Grain will be back in a minute.
The active, fast-moving world of the international grain trade needs dynamic, inventive people. Hence, Producon International, the link between producer and consumer. You can rely on our experience.
Maashaven Silo is renowned in the field of storage and transshipment of grain, seed, fodder and vegetable oil. Maashaven Silo, getting to know us is getting acquainted with service and know-how.
Martens Granen, for grain. A new name in feedstuffs supplying the south of Holland and Belgium. Martens Granen.
Petersons offers you a comprehensive program covering all your requirements within the scope of inspection, transshipment and draft surveying. Your commodities go through skilled hands. Petersons, we protect your interests to the full.
And now back to the action.
Rotterdam Grain will be back in a minute.
Import, export of grains, offal and cakes. Société Hollandaise Michel Blanc et Fils call us for a good deal.
De Jong, for all chartering of motor barges in the Netherlands, West Germany and Belgium. De Jong ship owners for the transport of imported agribulk commodities and long or short-term barge storage.
Louis Dreyfus sales offices throughout the world. Tokyo, Paris, Rotterdam, London and New York. Open 24 hours a day. Custom formalities don't have to give you difficulties if they are handled in the correct way. Van S takes care for the right documents. Van S facilitates customs formalities. Van S, the professionals.
Heimeyer can supply every sort of bag, new or used. But for printing and ready-made products as well, you cannot make a better choice.
And now back to the action. Rotterdam Grain will be back in a minute.
Who has storage facilities, 40,000 square meters, are specialized in the handling and storage of fertilizers, grain and oilseed, derivatives and general cargo? Agro-delta.
Beach Securities. If we can't do it, it can't be done.
Rovegra, cattle feed traders and specialists in damaged cargo recuperation. Rovegra.
The Sabeco Group is by far the largest compound feed producer in the Netherlands, with a market share of more than 30%. Characteristic of Sabeco as a cooperative organization is the premise that all wholesale activities take place on behalf of and at the risk of the members. Sabeco is a critical aid to farmers in securing their supplies of compound feeds. By far the largest compound feed producer in the Netherlands, the Sabeco Group.
Macombro, the best brokers for West Africa. If you want to buy animal feeds, oilseeds or raw cashews, use our experience. Macombro, your guide in West Africa.
And now back to the action.
Rotterdam Grain will be back in a minute.
The Schutter Group is an international superintending and shipping company. We can offer you a complete range of services based on specialized know-how at the lowest possible rates. The Schutter Group. High performance worldwide.
World Courier. We pick up your documents as late as 6 p.m. and deliver them next morning at 9 a.m. in most European cities and in New York. World Courier, a service no one else can deliver.
And now, one for the ladies. Beauty Centre, in the centre of Schiedam.
Transworld Rotterdam covers 20 liner services and 22 shipping companies. Transworld Marine Agency Company, your bridge to the continents.
Interstevedoring, at your disposal 24 hours a day, dedicated to controlling your costs. Interstevedoring, the independent stevedore. Interstevedoring, dedicated to the handling of all dry bulk commodities, weighed or unweighed, with a capacity up to 28,000 tons per day.
And now, back to the action.
Rotterdam Grain will be back in a minute.
We at Nadera wish to use this opportunity to thank the organisation and all the sponsors for this great sports occasion.
In the Antwerp-Hamburg range, GEM play a dominant role in the handling and international distribution of agri-bulk commodities. We offer an excellent service to all kinds of vessels up to 200,000 tons deadweight. We are at your disposal to tackle your logistics problems. GEM, the flexible formula.
Shipment specialists, Gebroeders Arts, your guarantee for reliable transport. Arts en route, on water.
What about the game called banking? Bank Mason Hope knows the rules. Flexibility, strong in foreign exchange, commercial approach. Bank Mason Hope, your trusted partner in commodity financing. Fairtom, your call sign for shipping. Dial Rotterdam 436 1166.
And ask for our girls.
And now back to the action.
Rotterdam Grain will be back in a minute.
The laboratory of Het Comité for the analysis of grains, seeds and pulses. Recognized by official organizations worldwide, we carry out assignments right on the spot. Het Comité, your organization for unequaled speed and precision in analysis.
Oranjeboom, a real Dutch Pilsner brewed in Rotterdam since 1671. At home and abroad, Oranjeboom.
Call us for fire, accidents, damage or any other disaster, but do it before it's happened so we can insure you. Benelux Insurance for reassurance.
Interpro, connecting the world for you. Interpro, the international brokers.
Svets Travel, well known in the Rotterdam grain trade if you want to book a business or holiday trip. Svets Travel.
With a network of offices in France, Holland and the UK, the Soufflet organisation is one of the leading suppliers of cereals to malting, milling and compound feed industries in the European community. Deal with Soufflet, the service you require.
And now back to the action.
Rotterdam Grain will be back in a minute.
Your reliable independent partner in worldwide cargo superintendent services.
It's real brown in the Beurs Café, the meeting place of traders and shippers. We're also the address for catering. See you soon, the Brown Beurs Café.
Drogerij Markenesse, specialists in the drying of feedstuffs and cereals. Drogerij Markenesse, drying in the center of the Netherlands.
We are agents for barge cargoes and specialized in grain storage. In cooperation with Voss, we arrange the purchase and sale of inland vessels and other floating equipment for international clients. Competitive prices, a top priority. It's been possible to bring about this video thanks to the generosity of our sponsors. Their support has been and will be essential to our foundation's future prosperity. We're grateful to all of those who gave their generous financial support.